This episode of the SHL podcast is brought to you by the Big Chili magazine, where in the latest issue, you can read a great article about Bangkok expat Eddie Haworth, FRSA, whose colorful character, Clown Eki, fronts the Gift of Happiness Foundation. Eddie talks about his background and why he got involved in charity work, as well as taking a deep dive into his foundation and the wonderful contribution it makes to Thailand's neediest citizens. So we've just finished off our first week of the SHL. In our first game of the night at 8:30, we had KCG versus Aware. The first period saw both teams really kind of feeling each other out, nobody taking too many chances. But there was a few miscommunications on the KCG bench, and that got them a too many men penalty. And then Roman Larin got a bit excited in the game, and he did check somebody, so he got a body checking penalty. And then we had a new SHL player, although in the past he's been a substitute, Ishiro Haro, was called for tripping. And the first period ended with a score of 0-0. KCG started things off with a goal by Brandon Vick, which was assisted by the captain Jesse Starosta. But Aware answered back with an unassisted goal by newcomer. Well, not a newcomer. He's been around for a while. He did substitute in the very first season of the SHL, but this is the first year that he's registered and been drafted, by Oleg Kabakov. And then KCG took the lead again when Jan Isaksson scored off of an assist from newcomer Nick Lampson. And getting the second assist on that one would be Roman Larin. Aware tied things up again when Oleg got his second unassisted goal of the night. In the third period, KCG's David Boere got the go-ahead goal, with the assist coming again from Jesse Starosta. At 11:29, Roman Larin got his first goal of the season. KCG finished things off when sub Thor Chartsuwan scored an unassisted goal. The final score of the night was 5-2 for KCG. The Get Fresh player of the game went to newcomer goaltender Dom Vollenweider for stopping 19 out of 21 shots. And we'll have that interview for you next week. In our second game of the night at 9:30, we had Siam Mandalay facing off against the new team, the Lexicon Lumberjacks. Newcomer Mark Vatsis of the Lumberjacks scored the first goal of the night on a power play, which was assisted by Justin St. Denis. The Lumberjacks' second goal came from Kim Arola. In the second period, Dan Sinagulia of Siam Mandalay got them on the board, with the assist coming from newcomer Jeff Bonazzo. With just over 2 minutes left in the second period, Jari Edikainen scored his first goal of the season, with Justin St. Denis getting his second assist. But with 32 seconds left in the second period, Dan Sinagulia scored his second goal of the night, which was unassisted. Early in the third period, Thomas Dasny of Siam Mandalay tried to make a comeback, with the assist coming from Saku Rantanen. Unfortunately, with just over 2.5 minutes left in the game, Kim Arola scored his second goal of the night, with the assist coming from Ken Kinborn. With less than a minute left in the game, Kim Arola scored his hat trick, with Ken picking up a second assist, and the other assist coming from Dennis O'Melkin. The Get Fresh player of the game went to Kim Arola for his hat trick. Our second week of games will be on October 23rd. In our first game of the night at 8:30, we have Aware facing off against Siam Mandalay. Will Harrison Otzmelt be able to pull his team together to complete a full game, or will Mike Friesen's captain be able to trump Aware and get their first win of the season? In our second game of the night at 9:30, we have our winners, the Lexicon Lumberjacks and KCG. Will Justin St. Denis' Lumberjacks be able to finish off KCG, or will Jesse Starosta's KCG be able to pull off their second win? That's all for this week, and I'll see you at the rink. The music for the opening and ending credits are brought to you by DJ Caucasian.
opposite was very strong. I was good.
The Sport Corner's Siam Hockey League news is brought to you by Big Chili Magazine, the best-read expat lifestyle and news magazine in Thailand. It covers interesting issues in Bangkok and the region while bringing its readers engaging stories and various exclusive interviews, food reviews, and more. You can find the Big Chili Magazine in bookstores and online at thebigchili.com.